The WNBA offseason is usually quiet. Players rest, they recover, and sometimes they go represent their country. But this year? It's getting chaotic. And right in the middle of it, we have two of the biggest names in basketball, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. We've seen the headlines. We've heard the whispers. Angel Reese reportedly turned down a spot with Team USA, something most players dream about, to stay home and work on her game. But it's not just any workout. Rumors are everywhere that Angel is trying to become a point forward. She wants to handle the rock, run the offense, and control the tempo. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is watching, waiting, and preparing for what comes next. So what is actually going on? Did Angel really choose herself over her country? Is she trying to copy Caitlin's game? Or is she building something bigger? Today we are breaking this down. Let's start with the big decision. Angel Reese turning down Team USA raised eyebrows everywhere. For most players, getting that call is validation. It means you are one of the best in the country. So why would anyone pass that up? Here is the truth. This wasn't a scheduling conflict. This was a calculated business move. Coming off a historic rookie year where she shattered rebounding records and dropped multiple 20-20 games, Angel knows her value is peaking. But here is the reality of the WNBA offseason. Team USA commitments mean traveling constantly, practicing a system that isn't yours, and playing a role that might not feature you as the star. By staying home, Angel is investing every single minute into her own brand and her own skill set. She isn't running drills to be a role player for 10 minutes a game. She is training to become the undeniable focal point of the Chicago Sky. Some people are comparing it to LeBron James early in his career. He skipped some USA opportunities not because he wasn't patriotic, but because he knew he needed to work on his game to carry a franchise. Angel is playing
point guard.
Angel Reese grabs the board. Damn, says Caitlin, get the out my way. Uses her right forearm to shield Caitlin.
She skipped Team USA. She is in the gym. But what is she actually doing in there? This is where things get interesting. Reports and clips online suggest Angel Reese is spending serious time on her ball handling and playmaking. She wants to play the point guard position. Now let's be real for a second. Angel Reese is 6'3". She is a forward. Her game has always been about bully ball in the post, tenacious rebounding, and that mid-range hook shot. But if you watched her at Maryland or LSU, you saw flashes. She has great vision when she gets doubled. She can make the outlet pass. But running the offense full-time? Bringing the ball up against pressure? Here is why this matters. This is the evolution of the modern big. The league is shifting. Size doesn't mean you are stuck under the basket anymore. If Angel can grab a rebound and push the tempo herself without looking for a guard, she becomes a matchup nightmare. Now here is the hot take everyone is thinking. Is this a direct response to Caitlin Clark? Think about it. Caitlin Clark dominates with the ball in her hands. She dictates the pace of every game she plays. Angel is famously competitive. If you want to beat the best, you have to be able to do what they do. If Angel can initiate the offense, she forces defenses to guard her 30 feet from the basket. That opens up the paint for cuts and offensive rebounds. It is a dangerous thought.
It's crazy. The worst part of all this is that if Angel Reese just actually gave her the ball, things like this would be happening to her. She puts her hands up and guess what? Caitlin gives it back to her.
So while Angel is grinding, where does that leave Caitlin Clark? The title says Clark left waiting. But waiting for what? Caitlin just had a historic rookie year. She shattered assist records. She changed the way people watch the WNBA. But the narrative always comes back to Angel. Caitlin is waiting for the season to start so they can run it back. The basketball world wants to see how Angel's new point guard skills translate when she is guarding Caitlin in a pick and roll. If Angel is bringing the ball up, that means Caitlin might have to guard her. That is a massive size mismatch. Or it means the Fever have to switch, leaving a smaller guard on Reese in the post. But there is another layer. Angel's decision to skip Team USA while working on guard skills instantly became a story about Caitlin. Is she trying to outdo Clark? Is she jealous of the Olympic buzz? Caitlin is waiting in the sense that she is watching this transformation from afar. She is likely working on her own flaws too. Defense. Strength against bigger players. She knows that the next time they meet, Angel Reese isn't just going to be a rebounder. She is going to be a playmaker. And that raises the stakes even higher.
Hypotheticals.
This right over here, we could go back 2 years, rookie season, in the All-Star game. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese running the floor together in the All-Star game. Boom. Attack the middle. There's Angel Reese. Defense collapses. Drop off. Angel Reese, bucket. I mean,
So here is the final question. Is this good for basketball? There is risk here. If Angel tries to do too much, she could lose what makes her special. You don't want to turn a double-double machine into a turnover machine. If she forces the point guard experiment and it fails, the internet will have a field day. The critics will say stick to what you know. But if it works? If Angel Reese becomes a 6-foot 3-point forward who can rebound, push the pace, and find shooters while still dominating the glass? That is an MVP candidate. That is a dynasty builder. At the end of the day, Angel Reese choosing herself is the ultimate power move. She is betting on her own potential. And by doing that, she is raising the bar for Caitlin Clark too. Iron sharpens iron. The Team USA door isn't closed forever. But by skipping it now, Angel is making sure that when she does get back on that court, whether against Caitlin or beside her, she won't just be a role player. She will be the star.
Take.
The mistakes that you guys made was something that Puerto Rico was doing, or were some of them also a little self-inflicted?
I think it was mostly self-inflicted. I thought we missed some feedback with coverages, and then I think especially with how much we fouled too, like it really limits us, especially in transition, we move really fast. And, it's hard to push, especially off of a made free throw if you're sitting on the press.
It was obviously a big win by a large margin for Team USA, but what can you say about what you saw about Team Puerto Rico tonight?
Yeah, I thought they played with a lot of fire. I thought they were aggressive. I thought the crowd was incredible and the fans were great, so certainly fun environment to play.
It wasn't the best game offensively for you guys. What would you like to improve upon Italy coming up against?
Yeah, I think taking care of the ball is probably going to be our main focus. I think we could have moved the ball a little bit better. I don't know how many assists we had, but I thought we could have probably passed the ball a little bit better. I think about these games, the paint was really clogged, and we want to get easy finishes at the rim, but I think also getting the paint and be ready to take it out. I think that's what we do.
And would you say that it was due to Puerto Rico's defense or just offense not
Puerto
falling?
Rico did a great job, but also I think we could be better offense.
Kara talked. Kara talked about doing different lineups, different rotations, to test out that chemistry. Just how did you feel tonight, yesterday, with all those different
Yeah, I
rotations?
mean, it's going to be a work in progress. Everybody trying to kind of find the flow a little bit, especially when we're going 5 in, 5 out. But, you got to be flexible. That's kind of what USA basketball is all about. Some games you're going to play a lot. Some games you're going to play a selection. You might come off the bench, you might start. So you got to be ready when you're number small. I think everybody's done a good job of that. I mean, we don't even know the starting lineup until we're in the locker room before the game. So you just get ready and go out and play. Good?
So what do you think? Is Angel making the right move by skipping Team USA to work on her handles? Or should she have taken the opportunity to play with the best? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the first game of the season. I'll see you in the next one.